Bombs for peace. Welcome back, patriots and patriots. It's me, Brick Falcone, live from an undisclosed patriotic basement somewhere between a Hardee's and a missile silo. Folks, we've got big news today. America might finally be doing something about Iran. That's right. President Beefy and his golden follicles are considering precision airstrikes on Iran's nuclear facilities. We have to do it, and it has to be now. Because, just like every day for the past 30 years, Iran is only weeks away from having nuclear weapons. Now, I'm no fancy geopolitical strategist like those latte-drinking nerds on CNN. I'm just a simple farm boy from the flyover states. I've never even heard of a latte. But when I hear the words bombs and peace in the same sentence, I get pretty excited in my nether regions. Bombs plus sky equals liberty. That's just basic freedom math. The president, who I think we can all agree is history's strongest negotiator, tied for first place with Hulk Hogan, says he's not in the mood to deal with Iran diplomatically. And I think we can all relate to that. I wasn't in the mood to return my nephew's karate gear, and now I'm his least favorite relative. Some things just happen. Note to self, consider bombing Timmy. I'm not in the mood to negotiate with Iran. Now that's leadership. Here's the kicker. He also said we know exactly where Iran's supreme leader is hiding. But don't worry, we're not going to take him out yet. Because all this talk, it's just a fun little freedom heads up. Like when you text someone the eyeballs emoji before launching a drone. Here's the current plan. Codename, trust me, bro. Step 1, not in the mood. Step 2, bombs. Step 3, wouldn't you like to know? Step 4, peace. Also, I guess that America now has total control of the skies over Iran, which makes me proud. I don't even fully understand what it means, but I'm pretty sure that it means that we own the sky, like eagles or God. Nothing happens in the sky unless we say so. You hear that, chickadees? We are in charge now, and we've had enough of your incessant tweeting. Note to self, consider bombing the tiny birds. And just to show how serious we are, we've moved 30 refueling tankers to the region. That's right. Our own floating NASCAR pit crew standing by with gas and Gatorade. You don't roll up with that much sky juice unless you're ready to party. This episode is brought to you by Bomb Pal, America's #1 preemptive strike subscription box. Surprise your enemies monthly. Bomb Pal. There are always those negative Nellies out there saying stuff like, this could start World War III, or this is how empires collapse, to which I say, please, as if, nuh-uh. If I had a nickel for every time someone said bombing the Middle East was a bad idea, I'd be able to afford health care. But I can't, because freedom. Now, if you're like me, you're wondering, what is the vice president thinking about right now? Good news. He let us know in that total smoke show way of his. He says, the decision belongs to the president. Oh, now that's leadership. And I trust that kind of leadership. Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that nothing ever goes wrong when one person makes all the decisions in secret with no accountability. That's why I only play Monopoly against myself. Some folks are still out here saying, what about diplomacy? And I say, look, we gave peace a chance for like years. It's time to try something new, like sky control. We're not going to kill him for now. Are you sure that's not a quote from Jesus? Either way, I love the vibe. Okay, let's connect the freedom dots. We've got the sky. We've got the bombs just sitting there being totally wasted. We've got President talking directly to God. We've got Mike Huckabee's full endorsement. What could go wrong? Anyway, if we do go to war, I'm sure it will be quick and painless and super affordable, just like it was the last 3 times. And if you're worried about your kids getting drafted, don't be. There's always Canada, and they've got free health care, at least until they become our 51st state, and then we're going to get rid of that garbage right away. Anyway, this is a patriotic win-win. No, it's a patriotic win-win-win-win. That's the latest on what's going on in America. Just the administration reminding everyone that we spend a lot of money on making stuff that blows up, and that we need to make space for the new stuff by making a lot of holes in Iran. This has been Brick Falcone, reminding you that bombs are just loud prayers wrapped in justice. See you next time on the Patriot Power Hour. And remember, if starting a war right now doesn't make sense to you, just think about this. Maybe starting a you right now doesn't make sense to war. See you on the flippity.